everyone. So Alex Otti disagrees with Tinubu on the whole taxation policy. If you know one thing, Tinubu is out there to tax Nigerians to death. Well, he said that even during his campaign, he was going to widen the tax net and all of that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taxation. You understand? Nothing is wrong with taxation. Even if you say, for example, the tax, whatever he has put in place, nothing wrong. But the problem is this. You don't tax when you've not given people opportunity to make money. And you don't tax when you are recklessly spending money, wasting money. Money are being looted left, right, center, being wasted on white elephant projects. You don't tax when you've not provided services. If, for example, all of these taxing that are being done, then people don't have to pay for school fees, you understand? People can have affordable houses that they can live in. People have good roads. They are not always repairing their cars. The money you use to go to mechanic every day, you will gladly put it into whatever tax that it is. So you can't just come and be taxing people. But anyway, let's look at what Governor Alex Otti of Abia State has said. This is paragraph 5. And he said that taxation should be seen as government's share of the prosperity it has created for its people. And I think in a nutshell, that's just it. For you to tax the people, you must create prosperity for them. There are a lot of countries where the tax in there is not here. You're talking really good more, sometimes almost like 50%. But these people get literally everything free. They're getting healthcare free. They're getting education free. They're getting lots of things free. So what do you really need that money for? Instead of me spending it on all of these things, headache, government, oh yeah, government, take it. Provide good quality services, for people. Alex Otti explained that his administration's internally generated revenue surpassed its 2024 target of 32 billion by 7 billion, despite granting tax holidays and avoiding aggressive, collection. The more money people make, the happier they are ready to pay. And the people of Abia State, whatever tax that Alex Otti is telling them to bring, they will gladly pay it because they've seen what good governance is. They've seen a lot of things that for over 20-something years, they were telling them that these things will not work, these things will not do like this thing will not do like this. But they have been able to see these things actually work, and get and see government in action. So they will. You just can't come and say that, oh, your people are poor, you are throwing more and more people into poverty, and the next thing that you're doing is that, oh, you're going ahead to start taxing people, to start doing all sorts of things. Otis stressed that the performance was possible because of his approach to taxation and his belief that the government first provide value before demanding revenue. I love that. First provide value before demanding what? Revenue. I believe that taxation is the government's share of prosperity it has created among the populace. He added, as a government, you must first give to your people before asking for something in return. The comment sparked online, reaction, with many users comparing his stance with the policies of Bola Tinubu's illegitimate government, as far as I'm concerned. One user, Richie X44, wrote that Nigerians could not be taxed without access to good healthcare, a reliable power supply, decent roads, and jobs. Another user, at Linda DK, said Tinubu's administration removed the first subsidy without providing alternatives and was now seeking to add more tax on petrol. You've removed this thing. You've not even seen where has this money been put in. For example, Petroleum Trust Fund. Abacha is late now. No matter how bad this thing was, you will still look at those petroleum trust fund and say one or two things. These are things that came out of it from that increase in petrol and all of that. This one, that subsidy has been removed. What is it Nigerians have really seen other than, white elephant projects that are being done, which are being renamed after Mr. Tinubu? Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, Others hailed Otti's consistency, recalling that he made similar remarks during his campaign and has lived up to the promises, assuming office. Some commentators urge other governors to learn from his model, with one describing Otti as a leader with empathy who puts citizens first. Honestly, you see that thing called empathy, right? Empathy, for me, it's everything. Empathy is key. Empathy is number one. I used to focus on more of competence, character, capacity. I'm like, no, 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 no. You need a leader that cares about the people. You need a leader that wants to see his people grow. You need a leader that wants to see the people where they are. Not a leader that just wants to enjoy while the people are not enjoying. Not the kind of leader that just wants to have everything. Let him be the one that are doing the ballet to, while every other person, is suffering. And then and this is calling the clip, he said this in a video that he did, that he put out there, and this clip has since been widely circulated. We calls for it to be shared with the federal government as a reminder that taxation must go hand in hand with accountability and service delivery. Just excuse me a moment. I don't know, I think there's something sort of like in my eye. Yeah, so sorry about that. So at the end of the day, nobody is saying that, oh, taxation shouldn't be, or it's not the way to go. Excuse me, please. Hello. Ouch, my phone. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. I am really in a hurry. I need to go. I need to go to court. Senator Natasha is going to appear. It's in court. Yesterday she was in court. Yesterday, Monday, she was in court. Today again she's in court. And after this, then she's going to go, and as today's the resumption day at the Senate. So we'll see all that happen. So I really am in a hurry to go, and I think that's a lot of things are just going here and there. So please, sorry about that, little bit. But coming back to the issue of taxation, every government must be responsible. Every government, real government, should think about the welfare of their people, because people give up their sovereignty for government to take care of their welfare and security and all of that. So coming in and taxing people, all of this, bring out tax, bring out tax, bring out tax, I mean, it's just absurd. But at the end of the day, it's left for Nigerians whether they want to accept the taxes the way they are, or they're going to stand and fight for them and say, no, we're not going to take in to this. We'll see as it comes. January 2026 is when a lot of things are going to go down. When people begin to see their monies, being taxed, being told that they are owing government because of what they've earned, that's probably to hit everybody, because now people are not really feeling it and all of that. There another thing that might come out of this, like I saw a tweet that someone did, and it was so apt, is that there was a lot of work that was done to be able to get the current number of Nigerians that we have in the banking sector banking. And if with this tax, the way it's going, it's just going to lead back to a lot of people are going to resort to using cash. Why will you bring your money to the bank if it's going to be taxed heavily, and you're going to go all that gains that was made in getting people to get into the banking sector and begin to bank? Tinubu is on his way to unraveling them.